Yeah, first of all, my name is Smith. Today I'm going to be explain the topic of the integration. So the point is that why I'm using the integration. So in the daily life, there is so much type of the curve. You can see just like a sine curve, cos curve, tan curve. For the example, I am going to be take the curve of sin x. Okay. This is the sine curve. So this you can see this is the sine curve and the value of here is low and this is the one more time the value of this is low and the value of here is top is high. So with the help of integration I can find this area. So with the help of this with the help of integration I can find this certain area. So in the one word what I can say I can say the using of the integration to just find the sum of the area volumes, you know so in the such way we can use the integrations. One more things, suppose that I have a curve like a y is equal to y is equal to x square plus 2. This is my curve. This is the y is equal to x square plus 2. So, what is the meaning of the curve? So, here dy upon dx is equal to 2x plus cos u. Okay, this is the definition of this equation. So, when I place this equation, you can get it. You can see here the equation of this like a 2 unit, and this the curve will be shown here. So, y is equal to x square plus 2. Okay, when we have taken one more equation like 4, in that case the definitions of this equation will be also this. Okay, in the both cases. So what is the curve graph of here? You can see this is the 2 and this is my 4 unit, and the curve of this is y square to x square plus curve 4. So what is the major difference between of them? So here the dy upon dx is the differentiation, and this is the also show other line, like you can see this is this is the dy upon dx is 2x, and here dy upon dx is 2x. Now you can see when we have to integrate this equation, like suppose that 2x integration dx, you got it, integration x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 upon 2 plus cos c. So in that same way, x square plus cos 2 plus cos c, this will be cancelled. So x square plus cos 2 plus cos 2 sorry, x square plus c. So when we have to integrate this equation have to become like dy upon x square plus the c, and here we have to also the equation will become just like a way. So what is the difference of here? The c is what is the c is here. So here the c the value will be 4, and here the c the value of the c will be 2. So what is the major difference? So here the c is a family of curve. So what is the here? This is the c is family of curve. So in the integration R time I'm going to be use of the C when we have to use the indefinite integrations. So now I'm going to be move the next topic, the type of integrations. Integration is basically the two types. First is the definite integration. Second is the indefinite integration. Indefinite integration. Indefinite integrations. So the budget is different between definite and and indefinite. The definite, the meaning something is fixed, like a fix. You know, suppose I make this curve to the starting 0 and ending with 5. So, if you want to find the area of this, in case of that, I will use integration limit 0 to 5. But the sum figure, they have to not a fixed limit, or we can say there is no any limit. So in case in that the type of the integration, it will be the part of the indefinite integration. So in all the indefinite types of the integration, we will use with the C. So, what is the general equation? The general equation will be always, suppose x and dx integration. So n plus 1 plus 1 plus c. Always c will become in terms of indefinite, because here the no value, or because there is no limit. In case of that, this type of the integration will be the part of the indefinite integrations. So here in always the type of the indefinite integration, we will use the c. So here the value of the c will be here the c is known as family of curve. Family of curve. There is so many types of the integration. And there is so many types of the formula of the integration. You can see here. One more thing, integration is just a reverse of differentiation. Integration is a key point. What is key point? Key point what? Integration is just a reversible order of the differentiation. Okay. The differentiation is just a reverse of integration. Okay. Differentiation is just a reversible order of the integration. Or for example, you know sin x d upon dx will be cos x, but in terms of integration cos x dx, it will be converted into a sin x plus c. What is this c? C is the family of the curve. In case number 2, x power n, so n x power n minus the 1, or we can say n plus 1. In that case, n plus 1 x power n plus 1. Okay, sorry, this is the n. Same way, when we have to use the x power n and 1 plus dx, what will the answer? The answer will be x power n plus 1 plus c. This is here the value of the c is family of the curve. There's so much other formula, no, there's so much formula. That's why I'm not going to explain all the formula. Now I'm going to move ahead the properties of the integrations. Here's some basic property of integration. The property number 1, properties of integration. Properties of integration. Property number 1 is d upon dx fx dx will be always fx. Property number 2, when the family of curve of two equations is same, when family curve of both equations is same. In case of that, what is the meaning? The meaning is there. Suppose x square plus 4 and x square plus 6. You can see this is the equation and this is the equation. Sorry, this is first equation x1 and fx2, this one. So in that case, both of the differentiation will be same. Both of the differentiation will be same. So in the type of this, when the family of curve is same, d upon dx fx dx and d upon dx, integration dx will be same. 3.3, integration when we have constant and then we have function. In case of that, constant will be outside of integration and we will do the integration of function. When we have two functions in the combined way like fx plus dx dx, in the other case we have to be separate all the functions in terms of differentiation like this. Okay. After finish it, we have to use the constant. Okay. So there's so many type of the integration. Now I'm going to discuss of that the type here, or make some method of integrations. Method of integrations. Method of integration. First is substitution method. Second is partial function, fraction, partial fraction, and third is the two-way, two-way, or like this type function when we have two functions is together, function one and then function two. So there is three type of the solving techniques of integrations. First is the substitution, third is the partial, and sorry, second is the partial, and third is the two-way integrations. Okay, so one by one I'm going to explain this method. So first we have to take the method is substitution method. First is substitution method. Suppose I am take this equation. So the integration it will be, first we have to take this, let x square plus 1 is equal to t, then 2x dx is equal to dt. So this 2x and dx will be converted to dt, and this sign in replacement of this I will use this t. This is substitution. The meaning is substitution when we have to be alternate, when we have to pass any teacher in place of that when teacher is to not come in the class. This is the same way. The same way is happening is here. So sin t and dt, dx will be converted to dt, and the integration of sin x dx minus का cos x plus का c. What is the c? C is a family of curve, and starting time I am explaining it also. So it will become cos t plus c. The value is cos. The value of t is there. X square plus 1 plus c. This is the integration of this equation. So basically what you have to learn here, the learning is here when we have to be take the certain value in replacement of this, I got this solution. So this is happening here in the substitution way. We have to assume, or we can say first step will be let. So first step what we have to let, and what we have to let when we have to differentiate this equation, when we have to differentiate to this equation will also this come in this form of like the something is present in this integration. So I will let always that. Okay, that's that. So this is my substitution way. Okay, and now I'm going to move the next way. Or there is so much formula here. You can see, like first is integration tan x dx, integration tan x dx log sec x plus का c. Okay, there is a cot x. So how it can come? How can we come? Okay, now I'm going to put this tan x dx. Let okay wait. We can write this tan x in terms of um, sin x on cos x dx. Let cos x is equal to t, that differentiate with respect to x, or we can say differentiate on the both side. It will be convert sin x dx and dt, and then this will be converted to minus dt, and this cos x will be t, and you know integration 1 upon x dx is log mod x, so that's why log t plus c minus 1. Okay, so minus the value of t is their cos x plus c. When the minus have become the in the power of its cos x, log cos x, it will be convert, cos की power cos x minus 1. We can say write this cos x, and this is the function of sec x. So that's why the answer will be the answer will be log sec x plus the c. There is so much formula be also there. Now I'm going to be explain the next method because there is so much so much extension. So without wasting your time, next move the topic. Then the next move the method is here. Two-way integration of two-way. Suppose I have a function like x cos x dx. So here the point is that which function you have to take first time. So always you have to remind your mind the differentiation of dx. The differentiation of dx is 1, is simple. So that's why I will take this is my first function, this is my second function. How you will solve here? Pay attention. So when we have two functions, so in case of function 1 and function 2, what you do? First function, second differentiate integration minus integration d upon dx, whatever the variable is present, no issue. First and then integration, second dx, then whole differentiate after c. Look at here. So what will be the answer? X integration cos x dx d upon dx, x integration second is cos x dx dx, the integration of cos x, sin x d upon dx 1 dx 1, and this will be the sin x, integration of sin x minus for cos x, x sin x minus 1 plus cos x plus the c. What is c? C is a family of part. So this is my demo of the class. You can see whatever I know about the integration I have to explain there. It's not is all the way of the integration, is a such the part of the integration I'm going to be explain. Hope you understand what I'm telling to here. So without wasting your time, I'm going to stop my call. Thank you.